What is good, visionaries? Welcome to GawdesVision. It's your girl Goddess. I am also called Destiny. And here you may find that perspectives meet and may eventually merge. And I encourage you to allow it. We're going to go ahead and continue with the Oracle deck cleansing series. We're almost done. We actually have 2 left, this being one of them. I really am excited for this deck. It's a kind of different deck that I definitely think will play an important role in a lot of our lives, because a lot of us, I feel, may be able to identify with it. It is the Empath's Empowerment Oracle deck. It is by Dr. Judith Orloff, yes, MD, which I think is really cool. But we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. As soon as I find my lighter. I don't know why I always do this to myself. Like, honestly, I know that I put it somewhere that it can be close, and I still reach far. Sorry, I had to check my gloss. However, I do know that as visionaries are manifesting the absolute best for ourselves, because that's just how we do. I'm gonna go ahead and do an overall cleansing. If you've been watching my videos, you already know what's up. But if not, hi. I love doing general cleansings of my home, of myself, of my son. But when I get new decks, I do overall cleansings when I get new decks, but I like to cleanse my new decks card by card. And I like to have a little look at each one. I'm gonna cleanse those too, because they came in the box, why not? But I take a little look at each card just to get an idea and to integrate my energy into the cards, and the cards' energy into me. So far, I've been having a lot of fun. I'm actually excited to get into the different readings. That's why I'm like trying to get this cleansing series done. Well, not trying to get it done, but like I want to get into the readings. But if you have watched any of the previous readings, they've been amazing, honestly. I'm loving these decks, all of the decks that I've gotten, all of my new decks. And I've just been having a really amazing time with them, and the messages that have been coming out have also been really amazing. So if you haven't checked out my previous videos, I implore you to do so. They are all listed under the playlist, New Oracle Decks, or New Oracle Deck Series, that's what it's called. Although I don't have many videos on my channel, as this is a new channel, so you should be able to just find them by going straight to my channel. But I did put them in a playlist for quick access. But I'll do a quick recap. We we're reminded of many things in the past readings, the previous readings, I should say, because there is no past. We learned that we are always in perfect harmony with Source, with Divine, with ourselves. We learned that there is no need to seek perfection because perfection is already within us. We were reminded to be aware of the intentions behind our actions and the purpose behind them as well. We were reminded that grief, loss, fear, sadness is an opportunity to be broken open and filled with love, compassion, abundance, and prosperity. And any obstacle that we have, we are able to alchemize it into opportunity. We were reminded to tap in with our soul family and know that this world is full of like-minded, like-hearted beings who resonate on frequencies equal to ours. We were reminded of the beauty in not knowing what lies ahead of us and understanding and being made aware that that means that we can create whatever it is that we want. We were reminded to embrace these moments of not knowing and embrace these moments of in between, because these are the moments in which we are transforming and being reborn back to our original selves, who we always were. The feather agrees. Just getting a little feather love, cause why not? I actually want to light this a little bit more. Ignore the way that I just held that lighter. I clearly don't care. So we're going to go through and I think that I don't remember if I because some of the decks I intended on doing a reading, so I had opened. And I might have even, I don't know, shuffled them or something. I really don't know. I couldn't even tell you. I forgot. And then I decided to wait, and here we are. So, I can't say that I've used this deck. I can say that I intended to. But the point of this deck is to serve as a gentle reminder where we may be overexerting our energy and how we can call that energy back to us. Because in this world, and especially right now, if you are a person who considers themselves to be an empath, you are likely experiencing many, many hurdles, or what are perceived as hurdles, and finding yourself being made aware of many triggers. And that's all right. But sometimes it's hard to know what to do with those triggers. And I believe that a lot of emphasis is placed on healing, whether it be inner child, childhood wounds, past life wounds, this life wounds, this trauma, that trauma, all those good, great traumas. And it can be hard, because once you are hit with a barrage like that of needing to heal and this, that, and the third, it's like, okay, well, now what? And I feel like oftentimes we will find ourselves in a perpetual state of healing. And it's crazy because I almost perceived that to be normal. Not even normal, I almost perceived that to be the goal. Because I was conditioned to believe that we must seek this healing, and I honestly felt that the only way that we would be able to feel the true feeling of healing, which is to be healed fully, the only way that we can truly obtain that is through death. Honestly, that's what I felt, because in death you're no longer here, so you're no longer bound by these earthly things that would cause these triggers. And so for me, I was like, so I'd rather be in a state of perpetual healing. Not even necessarily perpetual healing, but I hope some of these are upside down. That's all right. I won't take any reversal. I mean, this isn't even a reversal type of deck, although you can make any type of deck a reversal type of deck. But anyways, yeah, I thought that that's like the best option, basically, to be in this perpetual state of healing, because yeah, like, I'm not trying to wait till I get to omnipresence to feel this state. And then honestly, y'all, just like, I can't even tell you when it came to me, but that's when I realized that I was misunderstanding my own self. And it wasn't even that I felt that this ultimate state of healing could only be felt and achieved through death. It wasn't that. It was, I felt that it could only be felt and achieved through returning to source. And the thing is you don't have to die to return to source. And so in coming to that conclusion, I came to another conclusion, that after you make the realization that there is something inside of you that doesn't resonate with your soul self, the best course of action is to literally give it to God. When people say release, and they say let go, and they say let go and let God, give it to God, Jesus take the wheel, whatever, they're not saying acknowledge these things and then constantly remind yourself that they are not of you because you need to be healed from them. It's the opposite. It's understanding that they are these thoughts, these feelings, these emotions, whether they're negative, positive, whatever, they are of you. And because they are of you, and you have acknowledged that, you've already set your healing in place. Now, with that being said, obviously in this world, we are conditioned to not expect healing to be instant. And so, stop sensory overload. So, yeah, we're conditioned to believe that healing won't be instant, and so we don't know how to make it instant. So we do all these other things in the meantime, you know, journaling, scripting, affirmations, shadow work, whoop to whoop to whoop to whoop. And I'm not knocking any of those things because it's a process. It is a process. In fact, I feel that I had to do those things to get to the realization that you do not need to do those things. You just tell yourself, I am healed. I have no need to heal anymore. That's what I mean by releasing it. I don't mean asking God, oh, please heal me, Lord. I trust you to heal me. Because God, aka you, is going to be like, heal what? Some thought bubbles? Like, what you want me to do with that, boo? Listen to the wisdom of your intuition. But yeah, but when you tell Source, tell God, I am healed. Tell yourself, I am healed. Automatically, your frequency changes to that of one that is healed. Not one that is healing, not one that is going to be healed. It's healed. There is, when you tell yourself there is no need to heal. Not I am healed. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Not I am healed, because that still leaves room, that leaves whatever it is that you feel you need to be healed from. No, there is nothing to heal. There's no healing. There's only knowing and accepting these thoughts and then making new ones. That is the healing. But really, we're just living our life and being conscious of our thoughts now. Honestly, that might be the only card that needs to come out today. And I'm okay with that, because it says what it needs to say. And I'm literally leaving it at this, y'all. It says, listen to the wisdom of your intuition. Your inner voice is the best friend you will ever have. Seek answers from deep within rather than just through your intellect. Because your intellect is where the both positive and negative thoughts and emotions are created. So sometimes you can't always listen to your mind. Actually, most of the time you cannot listen to your mind. And I understand, like, that's hard. That's why I got this deck, because this deck I feel will help with those, because it's like, oh, okay, I can say leave it, forgive, let go, let God, whatever, but you're still walking through this world and you're still coming across people and experiences that may make you relive those triggers. And if you don't, because like I said, it took me getting through this to realize that I didn't have to. And I don't think that you have to. I don't think that you have to go through through all the steps to get there. You can if you want, but I don't think you have to. You can if you feel like you need to, but I don't think you have to. But the thing is in the interim, you need something. You need some kind of help, some kind of guidance, some kind of advice. Because when you don't know how to just let go, like I learned through doing all these other things, then you usually can't. So it's best to have tools that you can utilize should you need to, and knowing and being and walking and being in this world without feeling like you have to. But they are there. And at the bottom of the deck it says, see your emotions as teachers. It says emotions can be vehicles for transformation. Whether joyous or challenging, they can teach you how to overcome fear and cultivate compassion. And to be honest, I feel like that says everything it needs to say. I mean, honestly, these decks are getting more and more succinct, you guys. They're getting more and more to the point. They've been spitting from the Lemuria, spitting all the way through. But the messages are literally getting more and more succinct, more and more. This is what you need, this is what I got. This is what you got. So I really, really implore you to go watch the previous videos that I posted. There's like ashes on my lip. Anyways, they are time-stamped because they're rather long. I understand that. But they're time-stamped so that you can get straight to when I started pulling cards. Although, like you saw here, before I started pulling these cards, I did have like channeled messages, and that was also present in the previous videos. So if you wanted to hear those, then I would just, you know, watch the whole video. But I understand not everyone has time for that, or not everyone makes time for that, whatever. So that's fine, but I encourage you to watch them, just again to integrate your energy into the collective and to get a broader picture of what's happening here. Because moving forward, I'm going to be doing, I'm going to finish this series, but I'm going to be doing other types of readings. And I feel that if you look back on those previous videos, when you watch the ones that I will be making, you'll be able to like flow with them a little bit better, because you'll be like, oh yeah, we talked about this already, like, yeah, you know. So with that, I will leave you to ponder, but never too much. If you enjoyed this video and the messages and the cards resonated with you and you would like that to continue to happen, I invite you to subscribe and hit the like button. That lets me, YouTube, and yourself know that you enjoyed these messages, and it envelops the energy and integrates yours so that you will continue to enjoy the messages. So without further ado, I'm gonna leave. I'm a little tired, so I may go to sleep, but I appreciate you, and I hope you appreciate yourself. Peace.